While shapewear goes viral on social media, as data shows that 50% of United States women aged 18 and up own and like shapewear and bodysuits. While shapewear is like a typical undergarments used to create and maintain a specific silhouette, has been popular for centuries. In fact, over the past few years, the shapewear industry has been upsurge in interest, with the companies such as Kim Kardashian-led SKIMS bursting onto the scene. While one of the co-founders of SKIMS, Kim Kardashian, has 316 million followers and ranks 7th out of the most followed media personalities on Instagram. What was the commercial value of social media followings? On Instagram, companies will often pay $10 per 1K followers as you have. This means that one single advertisement posted by the Kim Kardashian would worth 3.6 million US dollars. So who is Kim Kardashian? Well, actually, she is a controversial world-famous socialite and internet celebrity. She used to be the sidekick of Paris Hilton, a permanent cast in the reality television series Keeping Up with Kardashian, and her private life is always drawing more attention than her career. Many people wonder that what she has done to become famous, does she really make something or anything? Now, among all of those trolls and haters, Kim turned around and become a female entrepreneur and proved to be more than a flashy face. It's common for celebrities to build their brands, but it is not that easy to operate in the black and make a profit in such a short period of time. For example, have you ever remembered Victoria Beckham's joined brand, which was founded in 2008? Victoria Beckham lost 7.2 million in the year 2021 and 10.4 million in the year 2020. If we add up all the losses they have had annually, they add up to just over 80 million US dollars. However, SKIMS, founded in year 2019, is announced to have an expected net profit of 119 million US dollars for the year 2022. And in July 2023, SKIMS earned a 4 billion US dollars valuation. Following a Series C funding round, this fundraising round was spearheaded by the Wellington Management, a prominent asset management company founded in the year 1933. While actually it is said that Kim Kardashian appears to be chasing the IPO with her mega-influence shapewear brand SKIMS. Ever since the SKIMS has been founded, Kim Kardashian has become really successful. Even though he had a nasty divorce with Kanye West, she was never affected emotionally. And right now, Kim Kardashian has now formed a strategic partnership with NBA and has named an official underwear partner of NBA, providing underwear for all the NBA players. This is super awesome. So probably you would wonder, what differentiates SKIMS from other apparel brands? What are SKIMS expand rapidly? And why do investors favor SKIMS? So right now, we're gonna have introduction of this brand. SKIMS was founded in the year 2019, probably 4 years ago. Initially, Kim Kardashian named this brand Kimono. However, the name was criticized for cultural appropriation, as the critics argue that it disrespected Japanese culture and ignored the significance behind this country's traditional outfit. Although Kim was quite big on this name, after quick thinking from her team, they could be able to rebrand it, and Kim apologized publicly and vowed to change it up. And then here comes the shapewear brand SKIMS. Well, initially, SKIMS raised $5 million in the seed financing round, as it is the initial capital to start this business from a venture capital called Imaginary Venture, an investment company located in NYC. Imaginary Venture operates over 1 million assets under management. A young venture capital founded in the year 2018 was only 1 year younger than SKIMS, and it has been invested in the fashion tech and retail startups. Although it was such a young and small fund, the founder of this venture capital is well connected. Actually, the venture capital fund was launched by Net Porter founder Natalie Massenet, a legendary lady with so many resources and experiences in both the luxury good industry and luxury electronic commerce industry. Natalie must provide many valuable experiences and light up resources for SKIMS. Relying on those experienced investors is actually the key to getting a good start for SKIMS. So, shapewear is always far from new. There are miscellaneous shapewear brands. The technology doesn't have much barriers. So, in economic terminology, the apparel industry is more like a monopolistic competition. Though the products serve similar purposes, products are usually sold in differentiation. So, this means that in this monopolistic competition, usually products doesn't have much differences in nature. Different manufacturers, brands, they have to do something to make a difference. So here comes differentiation strategy. And differentiation strategy is what SKIMS takes to stand out among all those competitors. Well, firstly, SKIMS offer products in more than 10 skin tones to cater to various shopping needs. Wider choices among all those simple and elegant skin tones instantaneously win the public's heart. Does it bear a resemblance to selected foundations that our women always have to use every day in our makeups? Nuance in those shades matches with a very skin tone, catering to our female customers' needs to the greatest extent. Female customers would feel that our unique feature has been seen and been respected. But when it comes to aesthetic appreciation, the SKIMS is deeply influenced by the Japanese aesthetics wabi-sabi. Actually, King is quite keen on the Japanese culture. Wabi is made like it to be translated into subdued, austere beauty, while sabi means rustic patina. So it is defined as anything of a weathered look and feel of rust. It is often used to refer to the furnitures and decorations. Kim Kardashian and West's mansion was decorated with wabi-sabi vibes. It will be like this and like this. Wabi-sabi is derived from the Buddhist worldwide that goes hand in hand with traditional Japanese aesthetics. Wabi-sabi aesthetics and principles include less is more, simplicity, and austerity, and refers to the transient nature of the earthly things. SKIMS also holds sizes from extra extra small to 4 extra large, so as to cater to women in different shapes. No matter what shapes you are, you can always find shapewear that suits you, enhancing your curves and silhouette and giving that extra boost of confidence. The expanding selection in size and color means that stock keeping is a great difficulty actually. So what does it mean to the supply chain? They must provide 80 stock keeping units abbreviated in SKU for one single item. This is such a heavy burden for supply chain operation. A demanding trial for purchase, production, inventory turnover, and cash conversion cycles. It's much like those big sneaker companies like Nike and Adidas. It's unusual in the aesthetic apparel industries and raised the entry threshold for those other competitors who want to take a share of the spoils in the well-educated market. Actually, regarding King's profession or King's career, so she was labeled as a media personality or socialite on Wikipedia. She started to dig into business as early as 2008 actually. So with 2 sisters, she launched the fashion boutique Dash with an initial store in Calabasas, California, a quite affluent neighborhood. Actually, it's also the home to Kardashian's family. They operated a business near where they live. And probably it was just a business trial. The chain worked between 2008 and 2018. And also in the year 2017, Kim Kardashian launched her beauty and fragrance line. But it was also shut up after a few years as the sales was not that good and market response was not that fabulous. Based on her experiences, somehow we got to know that Kim Kardashian has some experiences in doing business in fashion industry, but now that had a breakthrough in those fierce competition in this fierce business world. So why would she finally put together and started the business again? And quickly be accepted by the mainstream investors. An important person, the co-founder, Jan Grade, might take the credit. SKIMS was not founded by Kim Kardashian herself. It was initially co-founded by Kim Kardashian and Jan Grade, also the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of the SKIMS. You might never heard about this name before. Currently, Jan and his wife Emma are veteran marketers and a married couple behind many of Kardashian family's brands. Emma is a mixed-race Black British lady. Jan has acute taste in fashion industry. Before SKIMS, This couple co-founded another apparel brand with Khloe Kardashian, the third daughter in the Kardashian family. Recently, they worked with Kylie Jenner, the youngest daughter in the Kim Kardashian family. All the products has been sold in no more than a few seconds. So Kylie Jenner is also a very successful business entrepreneur, and she has also light up her cosmetics. And right now, she has been listed as the youngest billionaire in the world. And probably later on, we'll talk about her story and her brand as well. So in early years, Jen ran the London-based Saturday Group, a fashion marketing firm known as linking the famous people to those famous brands. One of her major success was to line up Justin Bieber with the Calvin Klein advertisements. So the Saturday Group incubated the Emma Entertainment Agency. She launched after working in fashion show production. Quoted from Jen, there is a talent agency representing half of London's Fashion Week, and this couple has connection with miscellaneous celebrities and wealthy people in Vanity Fair. Later on, Emma and Kris Jenner, the mother behind the Kardashians' large business empire, when the latter was attempting the Paris Fashion Week, they hit it off. And this was a fabulous prelude to this fairy tale of SKIMS. And the fairy tale story progressed when this couple moved from English countryside to LA. Emma's office is where she and Kris Jenner ended up meeting with each other. Her office was peculiarly furnished. The decoration of her office bear resemblance to Kim's mansion. I don't know who followed her, but it seems like they have the same taste. Probably that's the reason they could be able to start business together. Her office was a beige room full of beige furniture, including the beige mini fridge. And it say that this became the SKIMS inspiration, and it's also the Japanese wabi-sabi aesthetic appreciation as well. And that is why all SKIMS things are presented with soft edge. Well, to some extent, founding SKIMS is a new challenge for this couple. Even though they had experience putting Justin Bieber in Calvin Klein, they need to build a business from the scratch among all those celebrities, which is such a challenge. Well, also, it is such a coincidence that Emma and Net-a-Porter founder Natalie Massenet, both from London. And in an interview posted on Vogue Business, Natalie once showed great interest in supporting female entrepreneurs, especially those black women. I bet Emma must have an essential role in introducing her first investor, Natalie Massenet, into the SKIMS. So with her resources, experiences, and agile ideas, Jen Gray and Emma Gray harmoniously cooperate with Kim as a top management team, and which is also the very important key to SKIMS' success. Well, for most companies in apparel industry, there are majorly three primary distribution models. First is to open up their physical store. Second is to sell their products through the online store. Third is to trade their products on a third platform, either physical store or on an online platform. So the traditional way is to open the physical store, which is the best way to connect with customers and solicit products feedbacks. However, operating costs for opening a physical store are quite steep and would definitely cost an arm and leg, especially if the brand wants to be favored by potential investors. They should open as many stores as possible to extend to a specific market share so as to give the investor a high score answer sheet. However, SKIMS take the offbeat track. You might notice that SKIMS doesn't own any physical store up to now, even though they say that SKIMS was about to open her first physical store. But right now, up to now, they doesn't own any physical store. So their products are mainly in a direct-to-customer business model, aka sold online. So SKIMS are sold exclusively on SKIMS.com and the several high-end famous online shopping platforms such as Net-a-Porter.com and ASOS.com, etc. When it comes to this, I have to say that their existing distribution strategy is not very unexpected. Since the founder of Net-a-Porter, the world premier luxury brand shopping platform, Natalie Massenet is also the founder of a venture capital that provides the seed fund to SKIMS. Natalie Massenet must give SKIMS so much support, resources, even traffic floor to the SKIMS on their platform. Net-a-Porter valuable advice on distribution strategy gave SKIMS a really good momentum, allowing him to expand so exponentially. And this operating and distribution model would maximize its profit by saving the operational cost on the rental for physical stores and hiring the sales staff, training the sales staff, etc. And they could shift their budget onto the brand publicity on social media. And we will talk about this publicity on social media strategy later on. And as a light operating strategy has soon been proven to be a success later on. SKIMS was launched in those well-known high-end chain stores and selected shops, allowing those local customers get access to this shapewear eventually, after they has been bombarded by all kinds of publicity on social media. Distributing and displaying their item in all those high-end department stores and selected stores would build up their brand image as a high-end shapewear apparel and quickly get access to their targeted customers. This is such a smart distributing choice since customers will seldom pay for an item online if they never try them on, even though they have been fully aware of this brand. So also compared to opening up a chain physical store around the world by the brand itself, SKIMS only need to pay for the shelf space cost instead of distributing its products worldwide by themselves. This is such a cost-effective way for them to distribute their products worldwide. So when the products and tea are settled, actually it is time to deal with promoting the products, right? As I mentioned earlier, that there are many undergarments brands such as the famous Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret even went public a long time ago, and they even had a really famous worldwide show. How come the SKIMS could compete with all those famous, prominent competitors in the world? So SKIMS smartly expand the using scenarios. So in the past, shapewear was regarded as a garment that used to be hidden under our clothes. SKIMS defined shapewear as a new outwear that become a fashion statement in its own right. So SKIMS helps blur the boundary between the active wear and the streetwear. This means that SKIMS has to educate the market, and they found a really carding point to educate the market so quickly and so easily. This is because SKIMS has a really good timing. One of the critical reasons behind this increasing popularity of athleisure is the hybrid of the casual and athletic wear. And ever since the pandemic hit in early 2020 and the popularity of the work from home job patterns, more and more people combine the daily work wear with the sporty items. The primary factor propelling the athletic popularity is the rise of health and wellness culture as more and more people prioritize exercises or well-being and comfortable wear. The demand for those comfortable clothing and shoes supporting those activities has risen. As we see that all the way higher of Lululemon's stock price is definitely a great proof. So business consulting firm Grand View Research estimated that the athletic market size was like $300 billion in the year 2022 and will grow at a compounded annual rate of 9.1% from year 2023 to the year 2030, reaching a market size of $650 million. Some of the top key players in the athleisure market are Lululemon, Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. Besides, those people who pursue the athletic trend are more likely to have a better purchase power, since this trend has evolved with elevated fashion-forward shapes and fabrics, good materials, higher price, and the statistics show that when people get richer, they are more likely to spend more money in doing business and keeping fit. I bet the popularity of everyone market, a quite luxury, expensive supermarket in California is such a good example. Kim Kardashian made good use of this trend and criticized her personal IP to educate this market and cash out. So what is like Kim Kardashian's IP? Well, the shadow of Kim Kardashian's typical style is like tight and body-conforming clothes, thick and panty lips, plump hips, and a perfect 110-degree angle between the waistline and crotch, a uniform nude shade from makeups, lipsticks to garments. This typical style is still everywhere on social media, especially on Instagram. According to data from the Minta, 22% of consumers would say that social media influenced the clothing they buy, which rises to 64% in the Z generation demographics. And if we scroll through Instagram, countless social media influencers adopt this Kim Kardashian aesthetic, spreading this iconic influence to everyone that can be reached. Besides, Kim Kardashian has 360 million followers on Instagram, and SKIMS itself has 5 million followers on Instagram. When they started to share daily outfit on Instagram and TikTok, people know that shapewear can be so stylish and versatile. For example, one of the most popular ways to embrace this trend was by pairing the bodysuits with high-waisted jeans and skirts. So Kim Kardashian has a design to emulate body curve, bust line, and bottom shape. Many SKIMS fans buy SKIMS products because Kim Kardashian makes it, and Kim Kardashian is wearing it. Kim is also displaying how to put on SKIMS shapewear on the street. Celebrity is actually a real cheap code. $1 billion to put in advertisement might not gain half the brand recognition that Kim has for her shapewear products. Her adding aesthetic appreciation still has its moment up to now. Many fashion trends have SKIMS started: bike shots, bodysuits, and latex. Actually, there is such a matured and lucrative industry chain that is to copy and produce affordable celebrity styles apparels on the shopping platforms. These copied fashion items can be mass-produced in a few days after those celebrities post those pictures on social media. One of meeting such a significant customer demand by celebrities such as Kim Kardashian herself. So Kim is fully aware that fashion trends are transient, and she should make use of her reputation and cash out at apex. 2 years later, Kim Kardashian had its apex. In year 2021, SKIMS earned her Series A funding round at $154 million from investor George Kushner from his venture capital Thrive Capital. Compared to the seed round, the fundraising increased by 30-fold. George Kushner is the board member of SKIMS, a significant stakeholder exercising an essential role in its management. Actually, George Kushner is quite a famous person. Probably George Kushner is not quite familiar to public, but George Kushner's wife is the supermodel Kourtney Cross. But he has a way more famous identity. His older brother Jared Kushner is married to Ivanka Trump. They are from a Jewish family. Thus, George Kushner is related to Donald Trump. So this just reminds me that in the year 2020, Kim's ex-husband Ye West fully supported Donald Trump during the 2020 U.S. presidential election. But Kim Kardashian had a way to connect with the Trump family, with George Kushner, with all those investors, and probably that is kind of a reason that she could line up more resources and to support the SKIMS. Who knows? It is worth mentioning that one of George Kushner's most successful investments was investing in Instagram. Well, actually one Instagram got merged and acquisited. George Kushner could be able to exist his investment in Instagram, but we can see that George Kushner has a deep connection with Instagram, so it is really hard not to associate it with SKIMS' marketing strategy, which is mainly focused on Instagram. We will talk about this later. While Thrive Capital focused on the investment in the internet, the software, and technology-enabled companies. But how come he would be able, to invest in apparel industry? That is industry far away from those high-tech industries, something like that. Quoted from a partner at Thrive, he said that we have been continuously impressed by SKIMS' ability to connect with consumers on the personal level and keep them coming back for more. So those investors are quite keen on SKIMS' capacity to attract all kinds of customers from all walks of life by making good use of SKIMS' marketing strategy. So how come SKIMS could achieve so? One, there is no physical store exist, so it gives credit to its brand publicity, as I mentioned earlier, that which focus on elaborating the new marketing platform. The primary reason for SKIMS' exponential expansion is its savvy marketing and operational strategy. But interestingly, SKIMS only operates its marketing on two platforms, Instagram and TikTok. Except for the above two, the brand doesn't have any presence on any other channels like YouTube, like Facebook. While SKIMS adopt an influencer strategy, working with creators and content creators to promote campaigns. Why would this strategy work out? Well, those fashion influencers are quite keen on keeping up with the latest trend. SKIMS shapewear is quite a new dressing trend. You can imagine that when you put on the tight, simple but elegant color underwear as streetwear to match various other outfits, it can easily attract a lot of traffic flow. It can easily attract a lot of attention. The brand has been mentioned by creators of all sizes. 50% of mentions comes from mid-size influencers with 10K to 20K followers. The SKIMS has worked with more than 7.8K creators, among whom 57% worked on the one-time basis. This means that SKIMS could be able to reach out to more than 100 million target customers. This number is enormous. SKIMS could be able to effectively radiate to unimaginable targeted customers. Besides, SKIMS is active on Instagram with 5.3 million followers. It has a large potential to reach out to a wide range of target customers by simply using the social media. While the shapewear is still a niche market for further expansion, SKIMS has to expand its products line continuously. Their products are not only limited to shapewear, bras, and loungewear, but extend to t-shirts, one-piece dresses. The apparel industry is such a larger market, so low price is definitely not their strategy. Their target customers are those high-end customers with more purchase power. SKIMS also know much about what we call the hungry market. Hype is built on social media through the aesthetically charged campaign and a limited number of items that are released, creating exclusivity and controlling demand. The collection achieving a viral and sold-out status are then replenished and expanded into new colorway or product types. According to its statistics for all the items listed on a website, SKIMS operates at a 32 sell-out and 68 replenish level, adopting a hungry marketing strategy to fully grasp customers' psychology of buying out and losing. Well, I had to say this is quite a smart strategy. And on one hand, for the SKIMS differentiation marketing strategy I mentioned earlier, that SKIMS has so many SKU for one single item. Instead of making great efforts, to replenish the stocks of every single items, they would instead create the hungry marketing skills, making something absent. They could be able, to lure the customers to buy more instantaneously. So somehow, as a customer, the color is perfect, the size is good, but maybe I will sleep on this a little bit later because I don't need to worry about I will not be able to buy it later on if I didn't buy it right now. But if I know that I don't buy this color and this right size, probably I will never be able to buy this product. So you see, this hungry marketing strategy is quite smart. And right now, SKIMS march into the men's apparel. NBA basketball players was shown in their latest marketing campaign. Those NBA players had six packs, really nice body. It's quite appealing. SKIMS has officially become a strategy partner with NBA to provide underwear for NBA players. SKIMS is so good at creating new headlines like Nike, who keeps working with NBA players for years, even making its high-end products like Jordan series line by just cooperating with NBA players. SKIMS is doing the same thing right now. I believe that he is going to just follow Nike's trend and become a legendary brand. So in the year 2023, SKIMS successfully earned the Series C fund run led by the world-famous leading asset manager Wellington Management. No wonder this market predicts that SKIMS could be able to go public soon. So SKIMS' success is a perfect combination of fairy timing and geographic and human harmony. Suppose there is no harmonious cooperation among the managerial team between Kim and and great. No experienced investors found the luxury electronic commerce industry, Natalie Massenet, and the technology industry, Jaron Kushner, showing great interest and confidence in this brand. There's no trend towards aesthetic fashion. In that case, it is really hard to tell whether SKIMS could be able to achieve such a great success in a short period of time. Okay, this is the end of my program. If you like my program, please thumb up. If you have some comments or questions, you are really welcome to leave a message. If you want to get to know more about those business stories, those legendary brands, or this kind of interesting entrepreneurs, please subscribe me and ring the bell. You will never miss my updates. Thank you. Bye.